Well, does distance really make the heart grow fonder? I think most Yoopers would probably agree that while vacation is exciting, it feels really good to come back home to the UP. Here's Jim Koski with his take on life in the 906.
I'm bummed that I'm not actually in Marquette for the opening night of 19 News, but I'm in Germany at the moment, and with any luck, I'll be back in the UP Wednesday. While traveling abroad is one of the greatest things anyone can do, coming home has its benefits as well. And whenever I come back from a European vacation, I always sit in the same place, at a window seat on the right-hand side of the plane. Now, why do I always sit at a window seat on the right-hand side of the plane? Well, the path that most airlines take coming from Europe, going to Chicago, has them flying down the St. Lawrence River and then over Quebec in Ontario. All of the planes enter U.S. airspace right over the St. Mary's River, right between the two Sault Ste. Marie's. And if you sit in a window seat on the right-hand side of the plane, that means your first sight of the United States is of the UP, from Sault Ste. Marie right below you to Whitefish Bay off in the distance. Now this may sound strange, but I think Yoopers are incredibly lucky in this instance. I mean, how many people actually have the chance to have the very first part of the U.S. that they see on their way back in from another country be their home? I've often fantasized about asking a flight attendant if they could just stop the plane and let me out as we're crossing the border, but my fear of being arrested in Chicago is just a little bit too strong for that. But by sitting at that window and watching the UP unfurl below me reminds me that despite all the hassle of travel and all the hassle of crossing an ocean, I'll soon be back to that amazing place in which we've all chosen to live. That magical, out of the ordinary, and sometimes way too strange to be believed place called Upper Michigan. I'll see you live next week. I'm Jim Koski, and that's another slice of life in the 906.